I lived relatively recently for 5 or so years in Ghana in Africa. But my first connection with Ghana, in the flesh so to speak, was curiously enough in Norwich, where I discovered an oldish lady on the same street who was writing a sequel to a book she'd had published called Ashanti Boy from Ghana. I only knew her for a month or two before she died. Anyway, the consequence was that I wrote this poem and I've resurrected it, so to speak, and here it is. Her name was Nocky. The poem is called Nocky. She carried deep within her an unwritten past in Africa and held it smouldering in a brick kiln of stern pride, through whose vents the Norfolk winds whistled up the shapes of things gone by in sudden spurts of flame. Halfway through her second book, Nocky died. Ghana gripped in a final writer's block. She'd walked this grey brick Norwich street beneath the gathering charge of swallows, pulling shopping, her grey hair awry, like any other of our heavy-ankled folk, stumping out of life. Yet behind her slightly batty eyes, no dementia hid, nor interminable list of trivia, but Africa, dipped by pen and pressed against each page, dark and bleeding still. Africa behind the still net curtains and heavy bolted blankness of her house. Africa silent in the eyes of her cat, stiffly waiting at the window. When the police broke in with the neat removal of a back door pane to find her fallen open like a dried flower, the curtains shook and the cat stretched, and Africa was at last let out in time to seek a homecoming on the black dispatch of her pallbearer swallows